Good morning, Freaks. Happy Friday Eve. Thanks for joining me over here on the podcast, the little show between the show segments. And places where I could talk, stretch out, and say things that I can't say on the air. Drop F-bombs if I wanted to, because this isn't FCC regulated. If the spirit moves me, I can't say where I may go. Who knows? Speaking of spirit moving, I wanted to reflect on this last night. Met a guy, singer-songwriter at the American Legion Post 8 with the feature that they had there, the showcase. And Mickey Barrett is his name. Mickey, thank you for allowing me to tell this, actually encouraging me to tell this, because I was like, yeah. He's like, man, you talk about this stuff on the radio. And I'm like, no. Just kind of want to meet people, and I know it's something, but based on his encouragement, I will share this, because Mickey was great on stage, phenomenal songs, just really good presence. I could tell he had experience. We started talking, and it was a guy that went from having a lot to squandering it through, I don't think he was going to mind me saying it, abuse, substance abuse. Ended up in a very unfortunate situation with a rising career that then was derailed because of his behavior, which happens so frequently, right? Unfortunately, to talented, amazingly talented people. So Mickey asked me, he was like, hey, man, because I know how this works, because I got into radio initially after my music career failing. So I thought, okay, well, at least I could play other people's stuff and maybe help them, since I had such a crazy experience and I don't want to repeat it. So let me just lead other people right into that lion's den. Why don't I? Oh, good Lord. So I could tell he was at that point, and I just leaned over, and his music was playing, and I asked him this question. I asked him very simply, as I ask everyone that I encounter when I have the opportunity, and it's frequent these days, it's beautifully frequent that I have this opportunity to ask the question, as I did to Mickey last night. That question is very simply, what do you really want to do? What do you really want to do? What's your dream? What's your dream? What have you dreamt about? What do you really, really want to do? And, there's unfortunate few that can answer that with any sort of vision. Very, very, very far fewer, I would assume, that could answer that with any sort of clarity. And I think that's the key, right? Well, we gotta have faith. Gotta have faith in something. You gotta have faith in that vision. And ideally, that vision of you, when whatever it is that you want, really want, includes helping others get what they want. Yeah? That's the secret sauce. That, and having a heart that's just full of gratitude, just gracious, a gracious heart that just is accepting and loving and wants to share that experience of peace and joy with others. That's what it's about. So that's a message that I whispered more or less into Mickey's ear lovingly last night. And and then he said, hey, I feel like I just talked to Matthew McConaughey. And, it was probably the fact that I was naked playing bongos when we had this conversation. I would guess that's probably the resemblance.